You represent a small area of Gulf Breeze as well. I know there's a lot of Pensacola people, but I'm from the Gulf Breeze area. And so we have an affordable housing issue, not only in Pensacola, but in Santa Rosa County as well. It's very expensive to live in Gulf Breeze. And I think no matter whether you live in Warrington or East Hill or Gulf Breeze, all Floridians deserve the freedom to be able to go to work, have a decent job, make a decent living, put food on the table, and by God, be home in time to eat it with your families. But today we have politicians who are selling off our land to wealthy developers, to the highest bidder. They're roaming through our communities, tearing down our forests. They're causing flooding in areas that never flooded because the swamps are gone. And so we need to figure out, why is it that consistently Republicans who used to actually stand up for Americans and stand up for Floridians are now on the side of the corporations? When did that happen? That has happened in this area. We no longer have a party who consistently stands on the side of Floridians and of the people who live here. But you want to keep blaming Democrats. You're a Republican. Michelle Salzman's a Republican. J.R. Williamson's a Republican. Doug Brockson's a Republican. The county commission in Santa Rosa County, they're all Republicans. The mayor of Gulf Breeze is a Republican. The city council is a Republican. You all are all Republicans, but you want to blame Democrats for the reasons that we have problems here. And that just doesn't fly. There's a reason why you all do it. Because you want us all fighting with each other. Because when we're fighting with each other, we're not paying attention to what the politicians in Tallahassee are doing. And that needs to end. We all need to, you haven't answered a single question. Every time somebody asks a question, you talk about how, I don't know what I can do. I'll try and look into that. That's all we're getting here. And so there has to come a point in time where we elect leaders who not sow division in our communities. You know Gulf Breeze Elementary School is not teaching children about sexual intercourse in third grade. It's a question. You know that. I'm going to get to the question. So you know that Gulf Breeze Elementary School teachers are not teaching children about intercourse as 5-year-olds. But what you want to do is you want to divide us. You want to divide us so that while poor politicians in Tallahassee are making those backroom deals to have these developers come through our communities, do you know how long it takes to get to work now? There's no investment in our infrastructure, our roads, expanding our highways to accommodate these 500, 700,000.
We're running out of time.
Okay, so the question is, at what point are Republicans going to stop and get out of the pockets of the corporations and into the pockets of the people?
Okay, so I'm glad I finally get to meet you, Mr. Brunius. I recognize your voice, right? We Make Florida. You're the guy that makes kind of the.
That wasn't my question. That's my question.
But just to confirm, that's you, right? One, I have a sneaking suspicion that no matter what I say, it's not going to satisfy you. But what I will say is, I don't want to be in the pockets of corporations or the people. I want to be as out of the way of the people in this community as possible. That's the government philosophy that has worked. That, like, the ability for people to go support their families, to go get the education, get access to the professions without interference with the government, is how you establish that generational wealth that actually helps people survive and improve. Now, as far as the flooding issue, Chris